Welcome into this short practice that will be focusing on lying down postures. So you can get your mat, and if you'd like anything like a blanket on top for a little extra padding, always feel free to grab that as well. And then we'll start lying down. So as you come to lie down onto your back, keep a bend into both of your knees for the time being. Allow your arms to rest out by your sides, maybe slightly wider than your yoga mat. Palms will face up. And then wiggle your feet out about as wide as your mat and let your knees softly touch at center for constructive rest. Once your body finds a comfortable position, take a deep breath in through your nose. And an audible sigh out through your mouth. Twice more like this. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale through your nose. This time, keep your lips closed as you exhale through your nose. And continue this slow and steady breath. When you feel ready, allow your knees to separate so that your knees more or less line up with your feet, slightly wider than your hips. Slowly draw one knee in and then the other. You can either hold on to the tops of your shins. It might be more comfortable on your knees to hold on to the backs of your thighs. So take a moment to find what feels best and safest on your knees. And then option to stay here at stillness, or if you'd like, you can start to rock from side to side, maybe taking some circular motions if that feels appropriate. And then keeping that slow and steady breath in and out through your nose as you start to explore sensation on your low back. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And take another 2 cycles of breath wherever your movement is taking you. Slowly return your knees back to center. Release both of your feet to the floor. Take your arms out once more wider than your mat, palms face up. And again, option to walk your feet slightly forward as wide as your mat and allow your knees to find one another at midline. Full breath in. And full breath out. Inhale. And exhale. One more deep breath in through your nose. And a breath out through your nose. Allow your knees to separate, keeping your feet about as wide as your mat. Press down into your feet enough that you can slowly set your hips over to the right. And then draw your knees in towards your chest. And slowly roll all the way over to your left side. You can take your right arm on top of your left arm. And so you're totally lying down on your left side here. And then take a moment to feel the transition in your body. And take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. When you're ready, start to unravel, unpeel your top right arm back over to the right. And you may set your right arm on a blanket. You might have something underneath you for support. And as you unpeel into your twist, allow yourself to make adjustments as needed, and then settle in for 5 cycles of breath. The base of your 5th exhalation, send your breath out, slightly engage your abdominals as you slowly draw your right knee up, followed by your left knee. Release your feet down to the floor once more. Press to your feet, bring your hips back to a neutral position, adjust your torso to a neutral position. Let your feet walk wide, your knees find each other at midline, and arms can either stay in this T or cactus position, or you might choose to bring your arms back down by your sides. Take another deep breath in through your nose. And out. One more here at midline. Release your knees from one another. Keep your feet nice and wide. Press down to your feet. Scoot your hips this time to the left. Bring your knees up to about 90 degrees. Take an inhale. And as you're ready, roll all the way over onto your right side, taking your time here to adjust as needed and taking a moment to settle. When you feel ready, start to unravel your left arm, unpeeling into your twist. Again, your left arm might rest on something, your shoulder might rest. There might be support under your knees. So taking your time to establish your foundation. And as you feel yourself supported in your twist on this side, again, 5 full cycles of breath. The base of your 5th exhalation. Slightly contract your abdominals. Start with your left leg this time as you draw your left leg up, followed by your right. Release both of your feet back down to the ground. Press to the earth. Bring your hips back to neutral. Adjust your torso. And with your feet once more about as wide as your mat, knees find each other at midline. This time, gently slide your arms down by your sides. Adjust the flesh underneath your shoulder blades. An invitation to bring one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Invitation to stay here as long as needed, moving through your breath, allowing your body to feel supported on the earth beneath you, and giving yourself some space and time to soften down.